Hey guys, Jabberboy108 here, and I'm going to be doing a... 1 second guys. I'm going to be doing the Brazilian Grand Prix commentary, as you guessed it, Mark Webber. I haven't driven him in my commentary, so I thought why not, you know. It's the last race, he won it last year, so I thought why not. So, here we go. So here we go. It's gonna be 25% race, which is I think it's 18 laps. So here we go, guys. It's gonna be at Brazil, obviously, because it's this weekend. I mean, so here we go. And first things first, if you haven't heard, Red Bull are now officially the constructors champions for 2012. For a third year. That's incredible. That's unbelievable. I think a few teams have done that, and that is Williams, McLaren, and Ferrari. And wow, that's just an unbelievable achievement that they've done. I think it just shows how good this team are. It just shows the hard work they put into through all of the races that they've taken part in. So yeah, big congratulations to them on their constructors championship. So yeah. I'm gonna be starting on the primes. I'm gonna be starting on the primes, which means that when I move on to the options, I'll be faster and hopefully gain a couple of positions. So yeah, move it to lap 11. Here we go. 1 second, guys. Just need to do something on my computer. So here we go, guys. For the final time. And look at that, Rosberg on pole. Vettel, don't know where he is, and I don't know where I am in. So I start 8th at the moment. I start 8th. I think my teammate starts 4th. Yeah, my teammate starts 4th, I start 8th. What's going to happen in the final race of 2012? And we're underway. Coming into the first turn, we got Schumacher. I've got Schumacher next to me coming into the first turn. We're side by side with Grosjean, almost side by side with Romain Grosjean as we come onto the main straight. We got Schumacher. Schumacher's having a look. He's going around the outside into the Interlagos. Beautiful start from Mark Webber. He started 8th. He's now into 7th. As we go into this double left corner. Coming into this first corner. Oh. Car's being a little bit twitchy and under braking as we come into these tight corners. Oh, having a look on Romain Grosjean, but I'm not going to try and do an overtake because it might end badly. So yeah, not going to try it. So yeah, coming out of the final corner, which has seen Lewis Hamilton take the championship and lose it for a couple of seconds as he comes down towards the main pit straight into turn 1. Passing the DRS zone in the DRS zone. Not literally, because it is deployed on lap 3, guys. So yeah, trying to have a look, but Romain Grosjean shuts the door on me. I'm gonna try and have a look, but No, once again, not gonna try a crazy move on Grosjean, so I'm gonna have to back out of it. Into these long, tight corners. Coming into this corner, I'm gonna look. Oh, dive at the inside. And yes, done it, up into 6th place. Next up, Fernando Alonso. Into the final corner. Onto the main straight, onto the pit straight. Saving fuel, guys. I'm just saving fuel so that when I change the options, I'll be super fast on the last couple of laps when they're on the prime tyres and when they're probably saving fuel. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. That's my strategy for this race. We've got DRS, so I've got DRS down the main straight. Side by side it is Alonso and Maldonado. Alonso's up to 4th, but I'm side by side with Maldonado. Don't make contact. We've made contact in Abu Dhabi. Let's not make contact this time. And we don't. So as we come into this double left-hander corner, into these tight corners, as my mate Valdut is live streaming now as I speak. We're coming into the next corner, into I don't know what this corner is. I don't know. So we're right behind Alonso, the Spaniard that could win the championship this weekend. I don't know how he could win the championship. I just know that he could win the championship this weekend. He's 13 points behind the championship leader, Sebastian Vettel, who I think, yeah, he's in 2nd place. Oh, running a bit wide. Oh, making a tiny oversteer correction there. Right, here we go. Oh, careful. Oh, don't want to run back with Alonso. So, first off, first things first, Brazil, its history. Its history's been quite good, you know. There's been a lot of great memories from 2008 when Hamilton won the championship on the last corner, on the last lap, in tricky conditions. And also in tricky conditions, and in 2009 where Jenson Button fought his way up from 16th to 5th. That was a great drive from Button in 2009 there, and also in 1991 where Ayrton Senna won the race, having his after when it. Let me start again. In 1991, where Ayrton Senna won the race when he was stuck in 5th gear for the last couple of laps, and when I think Berger was starting to Patrese or something like that was starting to close him down. Yeah, they were good. They were good laps. They were good. That was a good race that year, and also when. I don't know, yeah, but it's produced a lot of great memories. This track has produced a lot of great memories. So yeah, and hopefully it can produce a really good one this weekend. As it comes down towards the main straight, onto the pit straight, we're doing 160 miles an hour. Down the main straight, we've got Fernando Alonso behind me. Fernando Alonso's having a little look, and and Fernando Alonso had a look, but he didn't give it a try. He didn't pull an overtake on me because I think I don't know. It's been a long day. My words are starting to get muddled up a bit. Yeah, today I had a test. I had a test today. Really was hard. It was to be honest, to be honest, I completed it on the Tuesday. So today I just basically I just did my homework, which is just basically did my homework, and yeah, that's it. So yeah. So yep, yeah, it's been a good day, a very tiring one, but the good news is no more test till the after Christmas. Yes, get in there. Yes, awesome. That's good news to hear. Even though I like school. So yep, I'm closing up on Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton's having a look. He's got DRS. I think he's got DRS. He's having a look around the outside, but nope, no way through there. And that's allowed me, Mark Webber, to close right up to the back of Lewis Hamilton, the driver who won the US Grand Prix a couple of days ago, which was quite good. It was a good race. It was a good race. It was a good race, the US Grand Prix. A nice little dogfight between Vettel and Hamilton. As we have a look on Hamilton. And yeah, great race. And it's just I love that race, you know. Yeah, it was a good weekend. That yeah. So yeah, I hope we get more races like that in the next. Let me start that game. Let me. Yeah, it's been a long day. Like I said, my words are getting a bit muddled up today. So yeah, as we pass Hamilton, we're coming up the inside of Hamilton, and yep, done it. So yeah, great battle between Hamilton and Vettel. A lot of good overtakes throughout the race, you know, between Maldonado and Senna. A little bit battles between Button. A little bit battling between Button, I think Massa, something like that. And yeah, it was a good race, you know. And I really enjoyed it. So yeah, good weekend. So yeah, right behind Vettel. Right behind my teammate. I'm not going to make contact. Not like in Turkey in 2010. Oh, that'd be the last thing I want in my race. My teammate crashing in. Me crashing into Vettel, or Vettel crashing into me. Oh Jesus! As Vettel comes into the pits, Vettel's in the pits. Alonso's in the pits. Hamilton stays out. Nico stays out as well. Nico having a very quiet race, a very unexpected, weird race for him, because normally he's down in 10th or 11th, usually in a race. Usually this season, even though his car was quick at the beginning of this year. So yeah, it's just sad that Mercedes haven't been able. It's just sad that the Mercedes haven't been able to, you know, to keep that great form that they had in China and Malaysia and even Australia. You know, it's just a shame, you know, that's happened. You know, but you know, that's life. That's life, you know. That's Formula One for you there. So hopefully they can bounce back with Hamilton next year. So yeah, real shame that they haven't been able to bounce back from 2011. No, been able to bounce back from 2010. So yeah. As Rosberg's in the pits, and I take the lead. Mark Webber takes the lead of the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix, the final race in the 2012 season. And just to let you know, guys, my favourite race in 2012 is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's just an amazing race. It had a load of drama, had a load of crashes. It was chaos from start to finish. It was won by a driver that I didn't expect. And what a weekend that weekend was. So yeah, that was my best Formula One 2012 race of all time, or best Formula One 2012 race of the 2012 season. So yeah, good. That was a good race. So yeah, coming out the final corner. What's the gap to Rosberg? Rosberg 9 seconds to Rosberg. So I'm not going to be able to keep the lead. But can I beat Vettel in the pits? That's the big question. As I turn my fuel up to rich, I'm going to see what I can do on the high mixed fuel. As I run a bit wide, I'm going to use a flashback here. So here we go. Using my flashback. Down the straight, coming into turn 1, where there has been a load of passes here, including that great overtake in 2006, where Kimi Räikkönen and Michael Schumacher almost collided into each other, and yeah, it was a great overtake, that one, and I enjoyed that one back in the day. So yeah, so back to the race. Vettel is 12 seconds to me. He's 12 seconds to Mark Webber, who is leading the race, which is me. I'm going to stay out for one more lap. I'm going to stay out. I'm actually doing fast sect. I'm actually doing quite well. You have a 10-second lead over the car behind. Actually, my tyres are not shot. Well, I'm going to stay out for one more lap. Okay. I'm going to stay out for one more lap. So I'm coming in this lap. So down the straight into the Descido del Lago. Gap up to 10 seconds. My tyres ain't bad, to be honest. I ain't feeling a lot of wheel. I ain't feeling any I ain't feeling, you know, the tyres sliding and all. I'm not feeling the car sliding and yeah. So yep. Yeah. So coming into the pit lane. Into the pit lane we go. So, here we go. Can I come out ahead of Sebastian Vettel? That's the big question. The gap's 11 seconds. Where will I feed out? Right, I'm exiting my pit box. Nico Rosberg goes shooting by. Where do I feed out? Where do I feed out? Coming into the exit of the pit lane. Where do I feed out? There's Sebastian Vettel. There's Sebastian Vettel, and I'm ahead of Sebastian Vettel, and I move up into second place. And look how close I am to Nico Rosberg. So, can I win this? Can Mark Webber win the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix like he did last year? Even though Sebastian Vettel had a gearbox problem. Can we do it without any team orders or all that? Oh, having a look. I'm having a look around the outside, but no, back out of it. No, Not gonna try. I'm not gonna try a stupid move that would cause me to get a penalty and to cause Nico Rosberg going into the wall. So I'm gonna back out of that one. I'm gonna try again. Down the main straight. Here we go. Here we go. Down the main straight. And look at that. I shoot into the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix as Nico Rosberg he's having a look to see if he can pass me back, but I have got the grip and I have got the speed to pull away from the German. So 5 laps to go. 5 laps of the Brazilian Grand Prix. What a season. What a year. It's been a great year. It's been an awesome year. We've seen a lot of highs. We've seen a lot of lows. And, well, mostly we've seen a lot of highs. So, yep. What a great year this has been, you know. I've really enjoyed it throughout the year, from Australia to USA. You know, it's been an eventful season. We've seen a lot of overtakes. We've seen a lot of drama. We've seen a lot of crashes. We've seen a lot of different winners, stretching from Button to Hamilton. So yeah, this has been a really good season. I've really enjoyed it. I think this is by far. I think this is by far. I think this is by far the best year that I've ever seen in Formula 1, to be honest. I was going to say the Senna years, but to be honest, I was going to say the Senna years but I just think the 2012 season has won me over. So yeah, this season has been the best I've ever seen. So I've really enjoyed it, and hopefully we can have another one like this next year. So, onto the pitch straight. We've got a little bit of lapped cars coming into turn 1. So, will that affect me in the race? Will that affect my race in any way? And will that allow Nico Rosberg to close me down and maybe possibly overtake me in the final couple of laps? Oh, running a bit wide there. Ran wide a bit there. Clumsy mistake there. The gap is 4 seconds. So, what a drive from Mark Webber from 8th on the grid to 1st. What a drive. He loves coming through the field, does he, Mark Webber? So yeah, we're closing up to some lapped cars. I don't know who they are. I think they might be usually it's the Marussia, HRT, and the Caterhams. So yep, they should be easy to pass. So down the main straight, we're closing up to some lappers. Gap up to 5 seconds. I think this win is sealed. I think this victory is sealed. So I'm gonna bring it home. I'm gonna bring the car home. I'm not gonna attack the car. I'm not gonna push it like crazy, sort of thing like that. I'm just gonna basically take it home, put it on to the winner's circle, and yeah, that's it, job done. So yeah, so we've got 2 laps to go. I'm getting a bit blocked by De La Rosa in the HRT. De La Rosa's having a look, he's thinking about unlapping himself, but I've got the grip and I've got the power to out-drag them. And also I lap the Mauritia of Charles Peak. Coming down the main straight, I'm closing up to Kartikeyan. Thank you Kartikeyan, thank you Glock. And we're closing down to Massa. Wow, what's happened to Massa? Wow, he must have had a shocker of a race. Whoa! Almost crashing in, almost running into the back of him there. I think he must have run. I think he must have broke his front wing. Probably at the beginning of the race. So I think that might be what happened. So yeah, a bit of shame for him. So coming up to the last couple of corners of the Grand Prix. Oh, almost onto the grass there. Oh, careful. Don't wanna spin it on the final lap. That's the last thing Mark Webber wants. So, coming round the final couple of corners of the 2012 season. What a season! What a race! Coming down towards the final corner, and I take the victory, and I win the Brazilian Grand Prix of 2012. So there we go. That's it for commentaries. Well, not for like the whole commentaries, but for the 2012, but for Formula One, like usual commentaries. No more until next year, until like March. So yep. Next week I'll be doing sort of like Champions modes, all those stuff. I'll be doing Champions mode, and then probably after the Christmas break, probably continuing from that, and then after that probably doing some Forza, some Gran Turismo, some Need for Speed, and maybe some NASCAR there, here and there. So yep. So thank you very much for watching. This is JabbaBoy108 here, signing out. See you later, guys.